All right, friends, it's Timon. We're back with a brand new video, a Greg Doucette video this time. Natural lifting sucks. All right, so we're going to react to the gym, lifting, recruiting, fitness, gear slave himself, Greg Doucette. Greg Doucette says natural lifting sucks. All right.
At 19, I can't guarantee if he's lifted weights. He has his shirt on. He rolls up the sleeves, and I'm not going to lie, it does suck in comparison to lifting enhanced.
Does it suck? I don't know.
Natural lifting sucks, and to an extent, I have to agree with this guy. It does suck in comparison to lifting enhanced.
But why does it suck? Because he doesn't know what he's doing?
When you lift enhanced, you make way more gains, but
when you lift enhanced, you get more gains. So you're enhanced, but an enhanced makes gains. But it ain't muscle gains because muscles are post-mitotic. Steroids are enhanced performing drugs, not muscle building drugs. Because muscles are post-mitotic. So why isn't he making gains? Because muscles are post-mitotic, and so he thinks that lifting sucks because lifting doesn't because you can only hypertrophy muscles. These fucking dumb people think that lifting hypertrophies muscles. That's how stupid they are. Food is what hypertrophies muscles. When protein outpaces protein breakdown or glycogen outpaces glycogen breakdown, you get sarcoplasmic or myofibrillar hypertrophy. You see how dumb these people are? So then they're like, they eat the same food, but then they take drugs, right? And then the drugs allow them to hypertrophy. Hypertrophy, atrophy, hypertrophy, and atrophy. So you hypertrophy, it's cosmetic, it's synthetic, it's fake. It's synthetic, induced synthetically. So when you go off the drug, all that fake gains that you got from the drug are going to just go away as fast as they went on, faster than when they went on.
Lifting enhanced has way more side effects. Now,
Yeah, it has side effects because it's synthetic, it's fake, and it's toxic.
Hear him out.
All right, bro. Look at this fucking shit, bro. I've been working out for 3 fucking years, bro.
And so he says, this is lame. Give me some tests.
Yeah, because he thought that the weights were going to magically build muscles, but he doesn't know that muscles are post-mitotic. They do not grow from lifting weights or walking with a bull. Get it, dude? Muscles can only hypertrophy, but they don't hypertrophy from lifting weights. They hypertrophy from eating food. Get it? But you all think, oh, I gotta lift heavy, and that's how my muscles are gonna grow. But muscles are post-mitotic. They don't grow from lifting heavy weights. And heavy weights don't hypertrophy your muscles. Food does. Duh.
First thing you need to know is he's 19. 9 frickin' teen. He's a teenager.
Yeah, he's a teenager. He looks okay there. I don't know. He's got like a, what do you call that? What do they call that? Aesthetic physique. He's got aesthetic physique.
And so when you're a teenager, you're automatically a moron. Now, you might be thinking that I'm saying something rude.
No, it's not that he's a moron. It's just that these people, these assholes like Greg Doucette, are not telling him what he needs to hear. Greg's only telling him what he wants him to hear. Take my Turkesterone, this and that, or work harder than the last time.
Insulting. I was once a teenager. I was also once a moron, and I'm still a moron to this day.
No, he's not a moron. He's a smart moron, but he's milking all of you. He's milking the whole system.
And so understand that when you're 19, you don't see the world the same way as when you're 49. Like,
no, he just doesn't know what muscle. He doesn't know what bodybuilding is all about. He doesn't understand the fundamentals of it. If when you don't understand something, a shitty mechanic, would you give your Ferrari to an amateur mechanic or a fucking seasoned mechanic? See what I mean?
Which Greg?
What the f is this? You can't even f***ing tell that I've picked up a f***ing weight.
Now, frankly, he's right. At 19, I can't.
Because muscles are post-mitotic, you dummy. Get it? So weights, you can't rely on a weight that's going to somehow build a muscle, and weights don't build muscle anyway. They don't hypertrophy or build muscles. They don't do anything, and muscles are post-mitotic. You have to hypertrophy your muscles when protein outpaces protein breakdown. That reserve is what hypertrophies muscles. If you don't have a reserve of protein for an extended period of time, you cannot hypertrophy myofibrillar growth. And if it's sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, you have to outpace it with glycogen for an extended period of time too. That reserve is what expands the sarcoplasm.
Can't guarantee if he's lifted weights. He has his shirt on, and I can't tell for sure that he's lifted weights. When I was 19, I'd been lifting for 9 years.
9 years to be like that? That's really funny, man. You lifted for 9 years just to find out that muscles are post-mitotic. How dumb is that? Oh, I lifted for 9 years. There was nothing the first year, nothing the second year, nothing the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, nine. Oh my God, bro! You think after like the first or second or third year, you'd like be like, okay, like this kid, he'd be like, you know what? I think weights, they don't build muscles. Duh. Oh, because they're post-mitotic. Oh, what's that, sir? What's post-mitotic? It means they don't split and divide. Neither does the nuclei. Oh, fuck, really? Oh, I didn't know that. So what, you spent 3 years there to find out now? What the fuck? Or 9 years like this asshole?
9, not 3. And I do believe that I have amazing genetics. And you're going to say, no, you don't. You're 5 foot.
You have amazing genetics? What does genetics have to do with muscles that are post-mitotic? No genetic can override post-mitotic muscle.
6 man. Yes, you got me. You know, it sucks being.
He's got the shittiest genetics on the planet. He's a manlet. He's taking steroids. He's faking it. This is fake. Fake hypertrophy.
Short, but hey, I had to deal with it. And so not everyone has amazing genetics for bodybuildings, and you have to deal with it. You have to.
What do you mean amazing genetics for, oh, not everybody has amazing genetics like, you know, plant genetics where you inject it in your ass? Yeah, a lot of people, they don't have those amazing genetics to inject in their ass for bodybuilding. Yeah, it's expensive.
To deal with. You can't put on muscle quickly, and I have to deal with all the girls are looking down at me. And so
you can't put on any muscle. Muscle's post-mitotic. You can hypertrophy. You can hypertrophy your muscles when food outpaces the breakdown.
oh, hey, we're even. He rolls up the sleeves, and I'm not gonna lie, that ain't bad. You trying to say he doesn't look like he works out? Roll looks like Popeye. I don't even look like I work out. That's what he considers horrible genetics. Why even lift weights? 39 years.
I don't know. Why lift weights? What did you think we're building them? Weights were building muscles? Where, on a breatharian diet out of thin air? Look at him. He's going to show his steroid muscles. Okay.
And so, yeah, I got him. 39 years of training, not 3, 39.
39 years of artificial training on steroids to look cosmetic. Okay, yes, Greg, you're a tool, bro. You're a tool, man.
The figure. I'm 190 pounds and I'm not even lean.
Say that natural lifting sucks.
I'm glad, man. All these dummies, they deserve this. You deserve to fail. You deserve to have lost 3 years of your life or 9 years for lifting or 20 years or 30 years. And then you realize that it was all for nothing. You just did nothing there. Because only stupid is as a stupid does.
Weighing 190 pounds.
Yeah.
When I was 19, I was 150 pounds. I've been training for 9 years. And my goal was for people.
He lost 9 years. Can you imagine? Greg Doucette lost 9 years of his life until he discovered genetics called steroids in a bottle.
To tell that I worked out with my shirt on. Now, with my shirt off, I was a champion bodybuilder. I'd already competed at nationals. I was very good. With the t-shirt on, you couldn't tell I worked out. And certainly, if I were working a sweater or jacket, you had no idea. I also
because all he had was low body fat. That's all. That's why it didn't look like he worked out. He had low body fat. He went to compete and pose with low body fat. That's it. Your muscles are post-mitotic, dude. Food is what hypertrophies them.
competed in triathlons. I was very fit.
What is that? What the is that?
Nothing. That's your natural body. Your natural domesticated body on the peasant slave food diet.
You should be able to see all this shit, dude.
And so, yeah.
Why should you be able to see all that? Muscles are post-mitotic, you dummy kid.
You can't see cross-striated triceps. You're not at 5% body fat. But it ain't bad.
I don't give a f if I'm a natural lifter.
You got to be at least at, like, I'd say 9% body fat to see that.
I should be bigger than what I am right now.
No, this is horseshit.
Why should you be bigger than you are right now? Muscles are post-mitotic. You don't. What part do you not get?
Should be bigger. I should be taller. Hey, I don't care if I wasn't on growth hormone. I shouldn't be a 5'6" manlet.
Yeah, he shouldn't. He had a nutrient deficiency. All these people that are manlets, they're suffering from nutrient deficiencies because they're on peasant slave food diets. That's why. And the reason they're nutrient deficient because, well, they probably ate meat in their diet. They only ate muscle meat. And so they didn't eat the other parts of the animal. They only ate muscle meat. And there was a deficiency in these nutrients. Plus, they cooked their food. They cooked the shit out of it. So what did you expect, man? It happens. Some people have nutrient deficiencies. They get fat. Some get nutrient deficiencies. They don't grow up. Some lose their eyesight due to nutrient deficiencies. Some... I don't know. Some don't get pretty. They don't look good. Their face, the dimorphism, their teeth are crooked, and yada, yada. Their hair falls out. They get gray hair. Their hair falls out. A bunch of things, man.
And other people who have white skin,
They get small organs. Who knows?
well, I don't care. I shouldn't be white. I want to be born black. No, it doesn't work like that. And so
They even their brain is smaller. They're not smart, a lot of people, or their IQ is low because of nutrient deficiencies. How it affects people, nutrient deficiencies, is all different.
train for 3 years, you're 190 pounds, deal with it.
This is bullshit. It's horseshit. It's stupid as
No, it's not. Muscles are post-mitotic, you dumb kid.
hell. I should be just a little bit bigger.
Well, if you want to be a little bit bigger, why not take some Turk Builder Max, some Turk...
Yeah, Turk Builder Max cannot override this post-mitotic muscle. It cannot overcome it. It's impossible. But I mean, if you want, take the Turk Builder Max, all of you, and try and see if it can override this post-mitotic muscle. Remember, nuclei are post-mitotic. They do not split and divide and increase in number. Why do you think these people that do nuclei overload 30 days in a row, they actually shrink? The mass shrinks. They never build any muscle because muscle's post-mitotic. Because even the nuclei are post-mitotic, and so are the motor units. Motor units are post-mitotic.
platinum, perhaps some creatine. Or why don't you eat in a calorie surplus, put on a little bit more size, go from 190 to 191, little bit.
Yes, go on a calorie surplus so you could get fat. So you could put on weight. Put on a lot of weight. So you could go from 195 to 200 or something. Yes, put on some bullshit weight.
Bigger 1 pound, perhaps you could gain 5. Brandon Williams, in 90 days after 5 years of training, he put on 10 pounds of muscle. Shocked.
He put on 10 pounds of muscle? No, he didn't. Muscles are post-mitotic. He didn't put on 10 pounds of muscles. Greg is lying to all of you, man. That's the problem. What you people don't understand on his channel. You're all stupid. You don't realize muscles are post-mitotic. But guess what? He's got Turk Builder. You're going to magically build muscle.
Mike Israetel, and that was while being 100% natural, at least I think. I did not see the blood work,
Mike Israetel's on steroids.
but I feel like he did it natty. 10 pounds in 90 days. And what did he do? He locked in and he traded harder than last time. He was training to failure and was eating more calories. And for him, it worked. He never put on any fat. In fact, he actually lost a little bit. And so he main gained. And so why not main gain? Oh, by the way, for these supplements, code Greg, 15% off.
I'm 100.
Yes, by the way, for these fake supplements, whatever supplements, do not build muscles because muscles are post-mitotic. They don't work.
190 pounds and I'm not even lean.
What is his definition of lean? He looks to be
No supplement or steroid can build muscle. It's impossible.
around 15% body fat. I see no abdomen protruding. I don't see love handles. His arm looked relatively lean. Did he look fat to you? I don't see a beer belly.
I turn 20 tomorrow. I haven't even attempted a 315 bench.
He hasn't even attempted a 315 bench. Well, granted, I had by the age of 20, I was bench pressing over.
Who cares if you're bench pressing? That has nothing to do with that. That has to do with motor unit recruitment. Okay. Getting good at lifting weights. So keep coming to the gym and keep lifting and you'll get there, kid.
315, but most 19-year-olds don't bench 315.
I attempted on 5.
Why? Why don't they?
But to squat one time in a box and I failed.
He attempted a 500-pound squat, didn't get it.
Why would you attempt 500? You didn't even build to get to that point. You didn't recruit motor units. You have to practice to get there. You want it to crush you? What an idiot.
But the fact that he could almost squat 500 at 19, does that sound subpar, below average? I'm a champion powerlifter.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
World champion I made it. When I was 22 in my first powerlifting competition, I squatted 275. 275, not
Okay, whatever.
475, 275. And yeah, everyone thinks I was a fake natty on steroids. I bench pressed 341, I deadlifted 355, and I squatted 275 at 22 years of age, and I weighed in at 148 pounds. Yeah, you can believe I was natural, or you can believe I was hands. Whatever, I don't care. But I'm telling you, this guy is strong. Perhaps he was stronger than Coach Greg. He clearly squats more than me, and so how is this bad? I can't even squat 500 pounds right now, and I'm not even natural. I'm on HRT. I can squat a little bit over 400 pounds. Bro thinks he's weak because he can't squat 500. And how much can I bench? About 330. I used to bench 530 with a pause. 330 right now. And bro thinks he's weak because he can't bench 315.
Yo, this is f***ing horseshit. I'm going to be the smallest 20-year-old on this app. It's bullshit.
Good, you deserve it.
Boxing Day deals are live at Best Buy, and
Smallest 20-year-old in this app who weighs 190.
You know, I hate these people that cry, man. Okay.
Wait till he finds out that 190 is more than the average human actually weighs. 190 is above average. And that's for an adult man. For a teenager, it's way above average. You're a child, man. Be patient. You'll look better when you're 39. Take it from me. They don't listen to people who are older. You can tell them till you're blue in the face, but until they're ready for that belief, they're not going to change your mind. When you have your mind made up, I'm going to use steroids. I don't think I've made a lot of gains. You can tell them everything that you need to tell them, but they're not going to change their opinion. Skill issue, to be honest. 4 years of lifting here, 350 bench, 200 lean. Maybe it's that extra
So what? Who cares?
year after 3. Maybe. I mean,
Whatever, man. That kid's making it up too.
in 1 more year from now, I certainly believe it's possible he goes from 190 to 200 pounds. And although he can't bench press
No, he won't. He won't. You can't go from 190 to 200 pounds in muscle because muscle's post-mitotic. Unless he hypertrophies.
315 right now, it is possible that he could move it up to 350.
No, it's impossible. It's impossible.
But it's still very unlikely, and it's still very impressive.
What do you mean unlikely and impressive? It's absolutely impossible. It's impossible. Muscle's post-mitotic.
Just because you don't lift as much or you don't have as much muscle as your peers doesn't
What do you
mean
mean you have lift as much or have as much muscle as your peers? Your peers are not building any muscle. Muscle's post-mitotic. Shut up, Greg.
you're doing anything wrong. It's so quick for the people who have excellent gains to say,
Listen, man, Greg is lying to all of you, man. Are you people crazy or something?
oh, it's a skill issue, or I train harder than you. I train smarter than you. I use said supplements.
Listen, you can train harder, smarter, drop sets, fucking, I don't know, cluster sets, fucking pyramiding, fucking doing this, doing that, trying to bulk. You could try and bulk, and muscles are post-mitotic. You could take steroids, SARMs, you could take supplements, and guess what? Creatine, but muscles are post-mitotic. You cannot build muscle. Muscle is post-mitotic. You can hypertrophy, and then when you hypertrophy, if you don't do it very much, you're going to atrophy. Get it, dude? You're going to atrophy.
And you didn't. I trained to failure. I trained science-based. Or it could be just genetics. Just because you don't have as much muscle and or look as good as someone else
What do you mean have as much muscle? You cannot build muscle. Muscle's post-mitotic.
doesn't mean you did anything wrong. What's your diet over the past few years? I mean, it's possible that he doesn't
He looks a little puffy, that's all. See? Just a little bit puffy.
eat enough protein, that he's not in a calorie surplus, all those things. But look at this guy. Does he really look like he doesn't eat enough protein, or that
With that body fat, you can't see the muscularity. You can give the illusion that you look big if you lower your body fat. A lot of people do that online.
he's simply not eating enough calories, and that if he suddenly ate
No calories can't override the post-mitotic. Muscles are post-mitotic. No calories can build muscle. It's impossible. Nothing can build those muscles.
5,000 calories a day, he would have all that extra muscle. Guys, you just have to
How can you have extra muscle eating calories if muscles are post-mitotic, man? This is retarded.
accept that not everyone has elite level genetics. This guy's genetics are
What do you mean elite level genetics? Genetics have nothing to do with post-mitotic muscle. Everybody's all people, all humans, muscle are post-mitotic. You cannot build muscle. It doesn't matter how much genetics you have. What are you talking about? A genetic cannot override that. No genetic can override post-mitotic muscle. That's what Greg is not telling all of you out there.
perhaps average or above average, but they're certainly not
That's why he's lying to you. He keeps saying you're going to build muscle. Take this turkesterone and everything. The question is this: if it was so easy to just build muscle, you just lifted something and your muscles would grow. If they grew every time you lifted something like artificial, like you think weights have some magic powers. Well, if I do these things, my muscles are not growing. If I go to a gym, it's a magic place. It has magic beans. I traded my money for magic beans called machines. I lift these machines. I lift the weight off the floor, up and down, and I drop the weight. I lift and I drop, and the muscles will magically grow. Get it? Well, how come factory workers aren't fucking growing? Because guess what? Muscles are post-mitotic. If they were to grow every time you lifted or did something, guess what? You commit suicide and die and kill yourself. Get it, dude? Because they would never stop growing from lifting. Stupid is as a stupid does.
elite level. He's certainly not a 1 in a million, but it doesn't mean he's doing anything wrong. And he responds,
He's not doing anything wrong. He just doesn't know what he's doing.
chicken, rice, beef, rice, eggs, rice, protein shakes. Obviously,
Yeah, you can eat rice, beef, eggs, beef all day long, but muscles are post-mitotic. They do not split and divide and increase a number. Neither does the nuclei. Get it?
missed a few meals here and there, but for the past year, I've been pretty consistent with my diet. Where are the comments saying, bro, it's your
Where does it say diet can overcome post-mitotic muscles in science?
genetics? You don't have 1 in a million genetics. Some people just
What do you mean 1 in a million genetics? What are you talking about?
have it. Some people, they just don't.
So if they don't have these genetics, right, Greg? They don't have genetics called steroids to inject. Should they take your turkesterone? Is that it?
Number one comment, which
Doesn't he look fucking evil? Every time I stop the video, look at his face. He's fucking evil, man. I think this guy's evil. Every time he moves and I click, it gives an evil face.
finally people know what they're saying.
Look at that. His mouth is open again. Looks evil again.
Bro, just step under some downlighting. You don't think if you had the proper downlight
Yeah, bro, just step under some downlighting, man. It'll give the illusion that you built some muscle, yeah. Meanwhile, there's no muscle there.
got a proper tan and posed and filtered the photo a little bit, added some sharpness, some contrast, that he would have an amazing physique. If you don't flex under proper lighting without a pump, you're going to look significantly
If you don't flex under lighting with a specific pump, yeah, okay.
smaller than those who do. Bro, you're 3 times bigger than me. And so imagine the true hard gainers. You know who you are. You're perhaps
Hard gainers? No, those are excuses people make for the post-mitotic muscle. They go hard gainer, genetic limit, and UB gain limit, and hard gainer, yeah. Those are all fake. Those are just excuses people are making when they discover muscles are post-mitotic.
6 feet tall and you weigh 130 pounds. You've been training for 4 years. And you're thinking, I can't put on any muscle. Here's
Yeah, and you can't, and you never will, because you can't, because muscles are post-mitotic. Duh.
the thing. Some people are born predominantly slow twitch muscle fibers, which are good for cardio.
Yeah, okay, yeah, glycolytic, type 2, yeah.
Other people are born with predominantly fast twitch muscle fibers.
Yeah, what about it? Yeah, fast twitch, glycolytic, yeah.
Very easy to put on muscle. And
What? Very easy to put on muscle. You can't put on any muscle. Muscle's post-mitotic.
So if you're a hard gainer full of slow twitch muscle fibers,
You're not a hard gainer. That's an excuse you're using for post-mitotic muscle. Because they're post-mitotic, you say you're a hard gainer. You're making that up.
perhaps you start running for 2 or 3 years and you're winning marathons.
Whatever.
But in comparison, you lift weights every single day and it's very hard to put on muscle.
Yeah, I know. Greg is absolutely correct. You lift weights every single day, and it's very hard to put on any muscle. Why? Because muscles are post-mitotic. Duh. It's not hard. It's impossible.
It depends what your genetics are. And so if you're
Wait. So it depends what your genetics are? So it depends what your genetics are, and then what? And then what about your genetics? Then what?
not good at bodybuilding, you don't seem to put on muscle very quickly.
You're not good at bodybuilding. You don't put on muscle very quickly because muscle's post-mitotic. Nobody's putting on any muscle. Hello?
Listen, it might just be your genetics. You might have untapped potential in a sport you haven't even tried. Perhaps you've been lifting weights for 3, 5, maybe even 10 years and you're not very good at it. Then you hop on a bike.
I lifted for 5, 10 years and I'm not very good at it. You're not very good at trying to get post-mitotic muscle to grow. Okay, man. Yeah, sure.
Or you start running and a year
And
later,
then you start running and going on a bike, and then what?
you're beating Coach Greg in a sprint.
Oh, so if you just run and do the bicycle and run, do some cardio, you'll outsprint Greg Doucette now. You can outsprint him instead.
Never know. And so why not just try various sports and find what you're good at? Bro.
See? What? Listen, guys. Just find some sport and find what you're good at. Just give up, man. Give up building this muscle, bro.
Sad story.
Greg, I think Greg knows, man, at this point. He's watched my videos. He knows who I am because on my old channel, he wrote me. He told me I was stupid for putting out the truth.
Been at it for over 10 years and still I weigh 220. I look good, but not like some.
Let me get this straight. Bro, sad story. I have been at it for 10 years. Wow. Here's a lifting slave. This lifting slave, gym slave, has been at it for 10 years and still I weigh 220 pounds. I look good, but not like someone who hits the gym 5 days a week. Okay. Because muscles are post-mitotic. You're 220 pounds fat is what you are.
Someone who hits the gym 5 days a week. Comparison is the thief.
And what does that have to do with anything? If you hit the gym 5 days a week, is that some special formula to make post-mitotic muscles grow?
You all know that by now, I hope,
Come
because
on.
if you compare yourself to other people, you're going to think, hey, you don't have all that muscle. I was watching a video the other day. A guy said, I just discovered I have body dysmorphia. That's when you think that you have less muscle.
I love this. I think I discovered I have body dysmorphia because my muscles are post-mitotic. So let me make up something. For the excuse for post-mitotic muscle. I think I have muscle dysmorphia. Okay, yeah, sure.
Than you have, or that you're fatter than you think you are. You're just not.
Oh yeah. You're fatter. You're this. You're that. All the excuses. But I love Greg, man. He's just throwing everything in there, but the kitchen sink, bro.
Happy with your body. He posted a photo and was thinking, I don't look very good. I don't have hardly any muscle. And he looked in the back of the picture in the back, and there was
muscle. The muscle that he was born with. They're post-mitotic.
a guy standing there, and he was like, "Man,
it's not my fault. He doesn't like the way he looks, but he can try to undomesticate himself, and he would look a lot leaner and better if he would stop eating peasant slave food, domesticated diet."
I wish I had as much as that guy. He looks amazing. It was his reflection in the.
Oh, I wish I had that muscle that this guy has. He looks amazing. He doesn't have any muscle. What are you comparing yourself with other people? They all look the same when they walk around in the street. They're post-mitotic. Their muscles post-mitotic.
Mirror. He was the one in the mirror that he thought had an amazing.
Listen, Greg doesn't have any muscle. He's just giving the illusion. By taking steroids, he's illusionary that he has muscles. You understand me? This is just fake hypertrophy. He's on steroids. You understand me? Muscles are post-mitotic. That's why Greg has to stay on his steroids. Because if he goes off, all of you will laugh. Just like more plates, more dates. When he went off his steroids, he went back to something called homeostasis. Get it? Because muscles are fucking post-mitotic. Get it? Get it?
And very impressive physique. It was him. He had body dysmorphia. He called it. He said, wow, he's looking
Impressive physique, body dysmorphia, what?
at himself and he's judging it critically, but when he sees somebody else looking exactly like him, because it was in fact him, he thinks, wow, bro has an amazing and jacked physique. And so comparison is the thief. Stop
Amazing and jacked physique. Okay, whatever.
comparing yourself to other people. Guys, have you seen?
Everybody compares themselves to other people so they know where they're at. What Seco bars? What are these Seco bars gonna do exactly, other than poison the shit out of your health?
The new protein bars, Milky Crisp. Essentially, it tastes like a quick
Eating protein cannot make post-mitotic muscles grow. They're post-mitotic. No protein can build muscle because they're post-mitotic, bro. Get it?
bar, a caramel
Holy shit.
chocolate yummy gooey bar.
What fucking part does Greg Doucette not understand? Or maybe he does and he doesn't want you to know.
Look, watch this. You see that bend? You see how it bent just
Yeah, it's slave food. It's garbage slave food. Disgusting.
like that? You see how soft that is? I mean, I should open it. It's
Yeah, if it's you eat that and it's soft, it'll make you soft.
very, very soft. Some people complaining bars are hard. We made the bars.
Just a waste of money. The whole industry is just wasting your money, wasting your time, stealing your money. No, the industry doesn't want you to know that muscles are post-mitotic, bro, because you'd give up. And believe me, eventually people, after they put in so many years and they see no results, they give up because muscles are post-mitotic. They eventually give up. They drop off. Then they look for new lifting slaves, man. They try to promote shit to get people hooked. They want to hook you on post-mitotic. That's why they take steroids. A lot of people, these influencers, they're all on steroids, and they say, come to the gym. Come to the gym. You're going to build muscle. Get it? And then, like this guy here crying in the video, I can't build any muscle. 3 years of lifting, and I don't even look like I lift. Yeah, because muscles are post-mitotic. Duh.
Softer than ever before. It's absolutely ridiculous. And so you can see I'm not making this up. And so
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous, bro. Those are not going to hypertrophy. Those are not going to build muscle. Muscle's post-mitotic.
here's the finger test. You can see I'm bending it like this with my fingers.
Yep.
Now, you might think I'm the strongest man in the world, but listen, they're still very soft.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, he's so strong.
so if you bite into it,
With those fake muscles and steroids.
you see how soft that is?
Can you imagine when he's pretty soon he's going to lose all his teeth because he's just deteriorating.
So freaking good. I had 4
Oh, it's okay. Greg has money. He can buy new teeth.
bars yesterday. Really, it doesn't make any sense. It's 70 grams, and it's got only 230 calories, and so it's a very big bar for the amount of calories, and it's got 21 grams of protein. If you use code CICO, capital CICO, and you have anything else in your cart,
21 grams of protein, and so what? Muscles are post-mitotic.
it's going to be 50% off. That's half price.
Again, no amount of protein that you eat and lifting, and just lifting, can build post-mitotic muscle. They will not build. You can do 1 gram per body weight, whatever, and nothing. You're not gonna see anything, a zero. You know, but most of the people diets are carbohydrates, so they're just putting on dead weight. They're just putting on dead weight, and they say, "Look, I got bigger." Oh, okay, yeah.
It's very, very
They hypertrophied.
cheap. And so you might think, oh, the Anabar is better. The only way you're saying that is because you haven't actually tried it. And so we do have a money back guarantee and a $20 gift card. And so if you try this bar and the Anabar you think is better, despite the fact that the Anabar is 290 calories, this is 230 calories, and this grab
Yeah, okay, man. Let's eat these fucking bars, bro. Like Greg Doucette, man. You're gonna be building muscle, bro. Eat these Seco bars and eat these pills, bro. Magic pills, man.
is 5 grams bigger, it's your money back and a $20 gift card.
5 grams bigger. If you gain 5 grams of body weight, he'll give you your money back or some shit.
You might be thinking, yeah, but the David bar is better. Is it really? It doesn't taste better. Yeah, it has less calories, 154, I do believe. It's got EPG, but it doesn't taste better than this. And so if taste matters at all, and you want the best tasting bar, I do believe, in the world, this is it. And so for only 20 bucks, you can buy an entire box and or more than one box, but you do need to have another item in your cart. And so here's the thing. We sold out so quickly that we can't keep enough in store. And so unless we have this, we're going to run out again. We can't make them fast enough. Perhaps in the future, we'll be able to make bars faster than last time. But as of right now, we're selling so many that we had to limit it so that you have to have something in your cart. I'm not sure if the limit is 3 boxes or whatever, but some people buying, for example, 10 boxes at half price and then selling them in stores for double the money. And so we simply couldn't do it. We were selling out too fast. And so if you're interested in the Seco bars for half price, of course, and
Right. If guys interested in the Seco bars, come pick them up right away, right now, broski. Seco bars are on the way, man. Yeah.
code SECO, just buy anything else. For example, add in the
Right. Code Seco, man. That's it.
creatine or Turk Builder Max into your cart. Enter code SECO for 50% off, or get several of these boxes. I think the limit is 3. And so if you're interested, head to the website, code Greg,
Holy shit, he has a limit? Limit is only 3. Okay.
15% off. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment
What
to
do they have? Magic powers to get over this post-mitotic stuff? Oh, come on, man.
boost the algorithm. Please like the video if you like it. Don't forget, if you need your blood work done, or if you need enclomiphene or tadalafil or
See if you need clomiphene, tadalafil, blood, this, that. Because, you know, man, you're going to build these muscles, bro.
telmisartan or various medications, click on Algo R.
Sure. You get this Talamin stuff, whatever. Click on Algo RX, dude.
or X, and doctors will prescribe it to you. It's
Yes, doctors are going to prescribe, man. Yeah.
very, very cheap. That's the key. I'm a part owner. Cheaper
He's part owner, man. It's very cheap, bro. How did he get there? Phew, from all your money.
than last time. Very good deals. And so please consider Algo R.
It's funny, man. There are snake oil salesmen. Still today, people fall for snake oil salesmen, bro.
or X. And of
It's funny how everybody's falling for these snake oil salesmen. Wow, people are really brain dead. 2026, and people are still that dumb. Wow, and they call themselves educated. High IQ, my ass. How the fuck can any of these people have high IQ, man? This is dumb. See you in the next one. Ciao, friends.